Welcome to pre-algebra summer review. Let's begin with review number 1, adding integers with same signs. Now hopefully most of you didn't need help with this particular subject, but if you did, watching this video should be helpful for you. So first of all, adding integers with same signs is simple. You just add the integers. So you go back to kindergarten, first grade, and add the numbers together. The difference is that we're using positives and negatives. So if they are positive, the sum will be positive. If they are negative, the sum will be negative. So let's go back to the first grade and add two positive numbers, which is also very easy. I've given you example. 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus 8 is 10. 9 plus 3 is 12. 4 plus 10 is 14. Hopefully you didn't have to spend too much time reviewing those, but let's take a look now at some more middle school work. Sometime during the 6th or 7th grade, hopefully you learned about negatives. Adding two negative numbers is easy. You add them the same as you do positives, but if they're both negative, the sum is going to be negative. So notice that I put the negative number that comes after the addition sign in parentheses. This is important so you can differentiate between the addition sign and the negative sign. This will become more important when you review adding integers with different signs and subtracting integers. So negative 2 plus negative 8. When we know 2 plus 8 is 10, if they're both negative, then it's negative. Negative 4 plus negative 10 we know is 14, but because they're both negative, the sum is negative. Now sometimes we have to be a little bit more difficult and we have to add more than two numbers. When we add more than two numbers, we just add them together. If they're positive, then the sum is positive. If they're negative, the sum is negative. So we have 3 plus 5 plus 4. Well, 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 4 is 12. Negative 3 plus negative 5 plus negative 4. Negative 3 plus negative 5 is negative 8 plus negative 4 is negative 12. So 10 plus 5 plus 3. 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 3 is 18. Same thing over here. I just gave another example of the positive and the negative. This time we're adding three negatives. Negative 10 plus negative 5 is negative 15 plus negative 3. Negative 15 plus negative 3 is negative 18. So adding integers with same signs is very simple. Hopefully, if you were having a hard time remembering how to do that, this jogged your memory. So let's go ahead and turn to the next page. This is going to be the sheet that's due for homework at the beginning of school next year in August. So you're going to add integers with same signs. You have 12 problems that you need to complete. Remember, using a calculator will not be helpful to you because you will not be able to use a calculator on the test in August. So once you've completed this assignment, you can move on to review number 2, or you can wait. Actually, you need to do review number 2. I believe that's for the same week. So go ahead and move on to review number 2.